Goals come in two kinds. One is called a learning goal, and that's when you are pursuing something that you've never done before, or you don't have the skills, the knowledge, the training, you've never been mentored, but you just don't know how to do something. In that case, they say you will always get the best outcome if you pursue challenging and specific ways to acquire that knowledge, not just maybe I'll watch a video here and there. You really go after flattening your learning curve as fast as possible. In order to do that, you also cannot have a deadline by which you have to have a certain level of excellence. So you take all the pressure off, someone at work, yourself, and you just basically say, I need to acquire these skills and knowledge. That's a learning goal. The other thing they call is a performance goal, but I call it a checklist goal. That's something you have done before. You're a pilot who has flown a plane before. You're a surgeon who's done surgery before. You're a maid who's cleaned a hotel room. You've packed for a trip. You have a checklist. What that means is you know how to do it. And what you can continue to do is try to get better and more efficient. And they said both kinds of goals will always have the best outcome if they're challenging and specific. And it sounds so simple, except that most people mix up learning goals and performance goals. And that is where you have every business disaster in history. Every one of them. It was companies that set out to accomplish some big goal in doing something they'd never done before, and they made themselves accountable to the public, to the shareholders, usually to make money or to get some kind of PR, and yet they had never taken the time to learn how to do it. So they cut corners, skipped steps, and sometimes people died, like Boeing with the 737 MCAS, the Ford Pinto car, the Titan submersible going underwater to the Titanic. But we do this in big and small ways in our lives as well. Give yourself the time and the grace to learn how to do something and do it well. And then you can put on the pressure to accomplish it at a certain level by a certain date.